Hello, Delaware, and welcome to another edition of SNL, Saturday Night Library Trivia. This series was created by Carrie and Amber at the Pal Branch, and I am your host, Mandy, also from the Pal Branch. Here are the rules. Today, there are 3 rounds of trivia. If you want to grab a piece of paper and a pen, you can. Feel free to pause this video at any time. There is no time limit. Don't cheat. And the prize for the winning person or team is that you are in the Mickey Mouse Club because today's theme is Disney. Please join me in welcoming our special guest, Nicole Faust, who is a Disney maniac. I'm going to say it.
I'll take it.
This is her fandom. This is not my fandom. So Nicole's going to help me not mess this up. She already improved several questions that I did not know were wrong or were sort of wrong or could have been construed by the fandom as wrong. All right, so round 1 is going to be Disney Pixar, which I know slightly a little bit about. Round 2 is Disney Villains, and round 3 is Disney Sidekicks. Okay, let's get ready. Also, the background. Do you know what this background is?
Well, it's Magic Kingdom.
Oh, well, no, not the gift, the background.
Oh, the background, yes. That is Epcot. That is the globe. The Epcot big welcoming.
Apparently it's called the Purple Wall, and it makes everybody look good on Instagram.
Oh, yes. Well, I do know the Purple Wall, too. Mm-hmm. I know that one as well.
I was like, I don't know. And then Hillary was like, do the Purple Wall. All right, round 1, Disney Pixar.
Yay. Okay, so I'm going to start, and the question is, I have to move things out of the way. What magical creatures lead Merida to a witch in Brave? Is it A, goblins, B, will-o'-the-wisps, C, ghosts, or D, selkies? I wish I could do a Scottish accent, but I can't.
Goblins! That's all I got. We call my dog's little feet goblins, so I already had that one down.
All I know is she wants to change a fate. Wants to change a fate.
Goooooo and selkies! No, that's terrible. All right, question 2. What is the name of the ball with a star on it that appears in many Pixar films? Is it Bouncers, B, Andy's Ball, C, the Luxo Ball, or D, the BNL Ball? I even like Disney Pixar, and I don't think I've seen Toy Story, but... Oh, wait.
Incredibles?
Yeah, I've seen Incredibles. Yeah. I have not seen Monsters, Inc., though.
Oh, gosh, they're all so
I know
good.
you like that one.
If you ever come to the main library and you look up in the mezzanine, there's an office that has a giant Sully, and that's my office.
All the Disney stuff on her office windows, for sure.
All right, question 3. What fraternity does Mike Wazowski join in Monsters University? Is he joining A, Roar Omega Roar, B, Sigma Fear Omega, C, Uzma Kappa, or D, Alpha Scarums?
These are one thing that I think that Carrie and Amber do great on this trivia is they make every answer possible. Like I haven't seen it. I'd believe any of those. Like I'm down for all of those. All right, question 4. On what planet, I have seen this movie. On what planet was Wall-E stranded at the beginning of the movie?
I love Wall-E so much.
Eva. I do. I really do like the 2 that I would say I like the most out of all the Disney Pixar stuff. I like Wall-E, and I really liked it. I like Up. Up is really good. That's my favorite.
And both of them
crying.
Yeah, and both of them don't have speaking for like the first half hour of the movie.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. I don't like people talking. Apparently, that's my. Like just act it out. It's fine.
All right, question 5. Not everyone can be a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere. That's a quote from the movie Ratatouille. So who said it? Was it Colette? Was it Anton Ego? Skinner? Or was it Remy?
I saw Patton Oswalt, who plays Remy's voice, said that after this movie came out, he had to be really careful on Halloween and not like imbibe too much of anything because kids would come to his door and be like, "Do Remy," and he's like, "Oh."
My favorite quote from that movie is he's talking to one of his buddies, and he goes, his buddy is just like eating the food as fast as possible, and he goes, "Don't hork it down." A good way to live by.
I feel like I need that advice.
Don't hork it down.
All right, question 6. There is a letter number combination, A113, that can be found semi-hidden in every Pixar feature film. What does it refer to? Is it A, Steve Jobs' first car, B, the first Pixar short, C, Pixar's name when it was still a top secret project, or D, a classroom?
And that's an Easter egg that I didn't know in Inside Out. I didn't know.
Me neither. Yeah, I didn't even know this whole thing at all. So it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good at those Easter eggs.
Yeah, Pixar loves that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is good.
Question 7. This is a Pixar short. A lonely volcano pines for the love he's never had in this Pixar short. What is it named? Is it A, lava, B, aloha, C, islands, or D, Leilani?
My sister has kind of a hard heart sometimes, and I sent her this short because I thought it was so sweet. And she was like, that was just a dad joke for 5 minutes. I was like, you have no heart in your body. Shout out to my sister, heartless.
Dad joke for 5 minutes.
All right, question 8. Name the talking dog in Up. I think I said this when we did the Pixar trivia, but there is a live action version of this where they get a dog that looks like this dog and send him around a park with a collar and they got the guy who actually voices the dog to talk to people, and everybody's like, ah! It's so cute.
Yeah, they took a lot of Pixar. If you have Disney Plus, they took a lot of the Pixar movies and they call it Pixar in real life. And
yeah,
show them kind of doing man on the street funny things to confuse people. So there's one with Dash from The Incredibles where he's like, excuse me, can you just time me running around this building? And the people are like, yeah, okay, sure. I mean, I guess I have 15 minutes for you to run around a New York City building. and then 2 seconds later, the kid is coming from the opposite way. Of course, they've done it with a twin, but it's cute. They have all those Pixar in real lives are fun.
Yeah, they were really, really cute. All right.
Question 9. On what structure does each member of the family make their mark in The Good Dinosaur? Is it A, the corn silo, B, on the house, C, the barn, or D, the chicken pen? And if you haven't seen The Good Dinosaur, you have got to watch it. It is an underrated Pixar movie. I have recently rediscovered it, and my kids love it.
I was going to ask I don't even know the plot of this movie. I know nothing about Good Dinosaur at all.
Yeah,
watch it.
The main dinosaur, he is the youngest of 3 siblings, and he kind of gets swept away in a storm and has to find his way back to his family. The little critter, who is the little boy who is on his back, is kind of a nuisance in the beginning, and then they develop a friendship along the way. It's very, very sweet.
Aww. All right, question 10. What was the first Pixar movie to be made? And we're here referring to the first theatrical release, not shorts.
No multiple choice on this one. You guys are
Nope.
You just gotta know it.
You gotta know.
Here's some clues. You got some clues in the slide there.
Have you seen all of the, there's so many good wedding cakes based on the Up house?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
The romance is real.
Oh, this is my favorite. Question 11. This is one that I helped. I was like, nope, you got to do this one. What's the name of this octopus in Finding Dory?
Do you know who voices the octopus?
Yeah, it's the dad from Modern Family.
I wanted to picture the voice. I haven't seen Finding Dory yet. I wanted to picture the voice. Like, what does this guy sound like?
Yeah, imagine someone, kind of curmudgeonly,
yeah.
A little annoyed at the world in general.
All right. Question 12. How many Pistons cups has Lightning McQueen won? This one's hard too. There's no. I'll give you a clue. It's more than 3.
There you go.
I haven't seen this movie either, but I don't think I feel like I don't think I'd like it. I don't know.
1 and 3 are good. 2 is not
so much.
Pixar's best, in my humble opinion. Universe, tell me if you think I'm wrong.
Put in the comments if you're like, number 2 is my favorite movie ever.
Oh, the name of the actor who voices the octopus in Finding Dory is Ed O'Neill. So
Oh, okay.
if you know Ed O'Neill.
I'll look him up right now.
All right, question 13. In Monsters U, we discover why Randy, who we know as Randall in Monsters, Inc., we discover why Randy squints. Is it because he has allergies and he's about to sneeze? Is it because he is vision impaired? Is it because he has an abscessed tooth and it hurts? Is it because D, he has a constant bad taste in his mouth?
I've had an abscessed tooth. C and D would both be true at that point because when I had one, I had a constant bad taste in my mouth. It's a multiple choice.
Yeah. Why is Randy squinting?
Is he the bad guy?
He is the bad guy. In Monsters U, he's not bad, but you see the beginning of his arc.
Oh. He's like the penguin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, question 14. In Toy Story 3, the toys find themselves stuck in this daycare facility. So we're looking for the name of the daycare facility. It's a hard one, too.
Man, we meet so many good friends in Toy Story 3. Trixie is a dinosaur. She's one of my favorites.
The spoon's in the fourth one, though, right? The spork?
Yeah. Forky.
He's cute.
Voiced by one of my favorite actors from Veep, Tony Hale.
Oh, he was in Arrested Development.
Yeah, I love him in Arrested Development.
I like him too.
And he has a voice of a series of a character on Netflix called Archibald. Your kids, if you have kids, will love Archibald. I think it's Archibald's next big thing. It's a fun one.
Oh, that's cute. All right.
Question 15. What is the product being marketed by the annoying commercial that Riley will never forget? Is it A, cereal? Is it B, hot dogs? C, chewing gum? Or D, candy?
I know this one because Bridget at the Delaware branch sings this constantly. She was one of these guys for Halloween once, and now it'll never be out of my mind either. Yeah, at one point when they're traveling through the Riley's memory, the people in the memory long-term keeping area are like, sometimes we just like to send this one up to headquarters. And everyone's like, not again. That's how I am actually with every song from Beauty and the Beast. I don't want to hear any of them ever again because they're deep in my cerebral cortex somewhere. All right, a bonus. You do the bonus. This is yours.
Okay, I had little ones that I just had to add in. This is going to be a little bit harder if you just have a basic knowledge of Disney. So the bonus for this Pixar round is the pet collector in The Good Dinosaur, pictured here. He has many animals that help him, and he names each of them and what they do for him. So Debbie, what does Debbie protect him from? And I'll give you a clue. Debbie is the little red bird on the right side of your screen. So he'll say, this is so-and-so. He protects me from whatever. And so he'll say, this is Debbie, and she protects me from. So what does she protect him from?
This is like a joke.
It's hilarious.
And look, Pixar is always written so well. That's why I like it more than Disney. That I feel like they do have those jokes for adults. Like the Muppet Show used to be like that too, where it's fun for adults too. I'm still laughing that the bird in Up's name was Kevin. I just think that's so funny. And then Kevin's a girl.
Kevin's a girl. She's a mom.
All right, round 2 is Disney villains.
Question 1. How many tentacles does Ursula have?
I think it's an aggressive picture. She's all up in. Ursula's like kind of all up in anyway, but.
You've got your voice. Oh gosh, I love her. Your pretty face. I know everyone who's listening is singing the next line in their head.
That one's in my cerebral cortex too. Please do not. My favorite and I still do it every now and then especially when I'm cooking, like, ooh la la, what is this? Oh, how could I miss such a sweet little succulent crab? Every time I make crab, I say that. My husband's like, what?
Don't worry about it.
Question 2. Who is the first male villain to appear in a Disney princess film? Clue, it's not this one.
No, and it's not Disney either, this picture.
That's not Disney, yeah, no, this is, what is this one?
This Shrek.
Shrek, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, not him, though. He's just he's just a bad guy.
First male villain.
Mm-hmm. I think there could be, and the thing I learned from you yesterday is the Disney fandom definitely could dispute stuff. It has to be princess. That's the clue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the Disney princess.
Because I was like, well, what about Prince John from like Robin Hood? Like he's a bad guy that's male, but it's like, no, it's not a princess movie.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you count Maid Marian, she's not a princess, but she's cool, whatever.
She's cool. Mm-hmm. I like her. All right, Sid, the most evil of all villains. Oh, I hate him. He makes a cameo as someone in Toy Story 3. Who does he make the cameo as in Toy Story 3? Is it A, a pizza delivery guy, B, a gas station employee, C, a garbage truck driver, or D, a daycare worker? Ooh.
This is tricky because I haven't seen Toy Story 3. I already know there's a daycare in it. So it's like, oh, is that an Easter egg or is that like a trick?
But if you know Sid.
Sid, I do know Sid, and he wouldn't make a good caregiver of any kind.
He's so mean to his sister, too.
All right, question 4. What does CDA stand for in Monsters, Inc.? I assume those are those guys?
They are. Mm-hmm. They show up when there's a 2319.
Okay, I guess.
So much.
I got I got to do like spooky horror themes the last 2 weeks, so this is my comeuppance doing like Disney Pixar because I don't know anything about it. It's definitely not my fashion.
Okay, question 5. What is the name of Captain Hook's boat?
Don't overthink this. If you know things about boats in that era that might have certain flags, you've got this. Mm-hmm. This is not just a Disney thing. This is a world thing.
Yeah, sometimes Disney takes the easy road with when they name things.
Yep.
Like I think it's in Moana, the pig is named Pua, which is literally pig. In something. Yeah.
The first time I read this question, I read it as, what is the name of Captain Hook's what is the captain of Captain Hook's boat? And I was like, is it Captain Hook? I just read it wrong. I was like, is this a trick question? All right, question 6. What side of Scar's face is his scar on, the right or the left? This didn't need to be a multiple choice, but it's fine. And don't do the like, the screen is flipped. Look, come on. We're not trying to be that hard.
What other options are there? The upside? No.
Yeah, the underside.
The backside.
I totally should have done backside, underside, right, left. Like it's underneath his, like he hides it under his hair or something.
Oh yeah, under the swiped hair.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
I love them. Question 7. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters?
I love when I watched this movie as a kid. I thought they were so chubby, and now I'm like, man, that's my goal weight.
Mm-hmm.
I would either of these guys is fine. The chin is strange, but
if you ever go to Disney World or Disneyland and they're doing character meet and greets again, oh my gosh, these two are some of the most fun characters in the entire character. All the villains. Gaston, he's another really fun one to meet at Disney too.
Mm-hmm. I could see it being more fun to be the villain, to play the villains.
Yeah.
There's a lot more like character arc in there in some ways. Like you think about like Sleeping Beauty, she literally just falls asleep and that's it. Like not that interesting. All right, question 8. What does the evil queen in Snow White 37 actually say? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? Or magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? This one's hard.
Just little differences there.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine being in like the middle of the Great Depression and watching this movie? Like, I feel like you'd be like, whoa! What's it like Wizard of Oz when they walk through the door? Like,
What happened to my television? Oh, not
my life! Hillary was saying that her mom had only seen the Wizard of Oz in a black and white TV, and she went to a friend's house and she opened the door. She was like, ah! Just like lost it.
What is happening?
The world!
Is this real life?
Is this just fantasy?
Oh, okay, so Maleficent has a pet raven, and in the cartoon, we only know him as the Raven, but in the actual movie Maleficent, we learn that he has a name. So if you have seen the movie Maleficent, what is the name of the raven?
Did you know crows? A group of crows is called a murder,
Yes.
and a group of ravens does not exist because they always act alone.
Oh, because they aren't ever a group.
They don't need anybody. They're their own man.
That would make sense. You wouldn't name a group of something that never becomes a group.
Right. They just hang out. They're like, it's always a single raven. They're trying to like be friends.
They hang out with fays, like Maleficent.
Yeah. Question 10. How many brothers does Hans have? I haven't seen this one or the sequel, but I do know about Samantha. Everybody knows about Samantha.
Samantha? And then his laugh. I don't even know a Samantha.
Yeah. I did see that clip because that was funny. Everybody was bringing it up and cracking up, and I was like, I don't get this. And then I watched it. I was like, oh, okay, that's funny.
Mm-hmm. And Hans, you don't want to hate him, but I mean, he really does become pretty awful.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got all the good songs. They don't give Kristoff any of the good songs in the first one, and he's the good guy. So they made it right. They made it right in Frozen 2. Question 11, Gaston, my buddy. How many eggs does Gaston say he eats in order to stay roughly the size of a...
Don't say it! I don't want it in my head forever.
I haven't looked at the answers yet, but I'm going to guess that because he says when I was young, I ate so many, but now as an adult. So I'm going to guess that he's the size of a barge as an adult. So yeah. This is his adult quantity.
I saw a meme the other day that was like, we all thought we would be Belle when we grew up, but we're this woman. And it was the woman in Beauty and the Beast that has like 5 kids and is holding 7 loaves of bread.
I need 6 eggs.
yeah, that's her. That's definitely me. I'm like, 7 loaves of bread, I'm going home. The library, though, people of the internet, every librarian on earth, even me, and I don't like Disney, wants that library. We all want that, the ladder that goes along the shelves. I saw HGTV made one of those ladders the other day, and I'm sure every librarian fainted after they saw it. It was real.
I need that ladder is what I need, not 6 eggs.
Nope, I need that whole library with that ladder. 12. Who are Cruella's sidekicks in 101 Dalmatians? This looks so 60s. Like, look at the background. It's so, like, mid-century. Love it. I actually do. I like old Disney. I just don't like the new stuff as much. Like, I really like Mary Poppins a lot. I like the Robin Hood. I don't like Cruella because it's like I like dogs too much. It's like she's real.
She's pretty terrible too. She's
bad.
Not as terrible as Sid. They're pretty equal in there. Like harming, like on the path of going to become a psychopath. Like Cruella and Sid are both there.
Because they're always like before serial killers start with animal like torture. She was probably like Cruella de Vil's going to be a serial killer. Like I think. I believe.
Question 13. Which villain is described as a fat, pompous, bad-tempered old tyrant?
I like they're all like, good evening, come in.
Hello.
Good, like bad guy picture.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, she's creepy. Cruella de Vil's creepy. I'm not feeling that. For any of these guys, if I had to like, I'd take the, probably Captain Hook. If I had to try to fight somebody of this group. I just feel like once he's off the boat, like that's it. I don't know.
And there's magic involved with others.
Yeah. Oh, do you do this one because you love her?
Oh gosh, I love her. I mean, it's simply, here's the picture, name this character and the movie.
I like this one too. I like the 60s Disney stuff. This one's good. I like it. Although, is this 70s Disney?
Oh, I am really terrible with decades.
I'm gonna look it up.
Like year it was published, but yeah, who is this character? What movie did she come from? It is old school Disney.
63. Did you hear like a Swedish girl found a sword in a lake this week?
I did.
Everybody's like, and Arthur's back.
She's gonna save us. She's the new ruler.
Go ahead.
Question 15. What happened when Mother Gothel cut a section of Rapunzel's hair? Spoiler alert. I hope you've seen Tangled.
You only had 10 years.
Yeah. A, it turned brown and lost its magic. B, it stayed blonde but lost its magic. C, nothing. Or D, it turned brown but kept its magic.
I always thought this movie was DreamWorks. I didn't even think this was Disney, but yeah. I don't think I'll watch it. Well, I don't think so.
This one's not bad either. Mandy Moore voices Rapunzel, and she does, of course, a fabulous job because Mandy Moore is golden in everything she does.
Well, she obviously has a great singing voice already.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, I will do the bonus. Oh no, because this is your favorite too. These are all your favorite.
All the bonuses are my favorite.
You do this one. It's a bonus.
Bonus. At the end of The Emperor's New Groove, what animal has Yzma turned herself into? And there's a lot of animal turning happening with the potions at the end of the movie, but she stays an animal for a while. In fact, you see her in like almost a post-credits kind of thing, still as this animal.
I think I would watch this one. It looks fun.
Oh my gosh, yes. David Spade is Cusco, and Edith is Yzma. Oh my gosh, yes.
There's a big fandom for this one. Big fandom for this one. All right, round 3, Disney Sidekicks.
Number 1, what does Tink's pixie dust do?
This is old Disney. This is like 30s too, right? Something like that.
It's the old one.
It's an old one.
It's the old one.
Question 2, what is the name of the raccoon in Pocahontas? Little cheeks. Cheek, cheek, cheek. My sister, by the way, the other day, this is unrelated, saw a squirrel carry a chicken leg across the lawn of the Arts Castle, bury it, and run away.
No.
What's happening, Delaware? Check up. Look at your lawn. I didn't even know those guys ate meat, and now I'm freaked out.
Ugh. Delaware squirrels.
Yeah. Check your lawn. Oh.
Aw, who was Pumbaa's best friend?
Even I know this one. You couldn't get away from that movie in, 92, 3, whatever year that came out.
You were best buddies. Are you aching? Yup, yup, yup. For some bacon? Yup, yup, yup. He's a big pig? Yup, yup. You can be a big pig too. Oi!
I just feel like if you have a cat and haven't gone, never within ya, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, that's every day. Question 4, where did Aladdin meet the rug? Like, it's like a weird, like, date situation. The rug just shows up.
It certainly wasn't on a dating app.
Nope.
What song does Baloo sing? He's a carefree kind of bear, roaming about the jungle.
Is the guy who voices him the same guy that voices Little John? I just gave away an answer that's coming up here in a second. Sorry. All right. Is that the same voice actor though for Baloo and Little John?
I have frequently listened to old Disney movies where I'm like not totally familiar with the actors of that time, and I'm like, are they the same person? Like, because I feel like a lot of them go from one movie to the other, and I think that's a lot of times what they did is it was, just voice actors who were phenomenal at what they did, and they were like, yep, we're going to use you for Tigger and Baloo and this little bug and the Fox and the Hound, and yep.
So okay, I looked up Baloo. Let me look up Little John. Robin Hood. Yep. They're just like, do all the bears for Disney for a 10-year period. It's Phil Harris is his name. All right, question 6. What is the name of this circus mouse? Oh, he's cute. He's got little gloves on. Look at him.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'll give you a clue. It's not Mickey.
Yeah, no, this is not Mickey. Mickey only does his own stuff. He doesn't do side projects.
Mm-hmm. And he wears pants, but not a top. And this
guy wears a top.
No pants. But both gloves.
It's true. Okay.
Abu was turned into some animals by Genie. And name as many as you can of the animals that Abu was turned into. There's notably one large one.
Yep.
But
There's one that isn't an animal at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
But there are several other things that Abu becomes that are non-monkey. What is Abu when he is not a monkey?
I was like, I thought Abu was the main character, and I was like, no, that was Aladdin of the name Aladdin.
Stop it.
Lord.
This is why I'm helping you.
Yeah, this is why I needed a spotter for this one. All right, give you guys a couple more seconds because there's a bunch. We'll just hang out. I'm gonna insert some magical background music. It's not here yet, but enjoy the magical background music while you think about how many things he was turned into. It's like 6 or 7, right? Total.
Goodness, I'm looking it up because I'm like, I hope you have the answers.
I do. Yeah, it's on the yeah, I got it. I think it was like 6 or 7 things possible. This is one, obviously. All right, 8. Who is Lumiere romantically involved with? So weird. I forgot they were real people at the end, and I'm like, why are we talking about who the candlestick is dating? Like, what is this?
They still have love, Mandy.
Ugh.
They've been trapped in inanimate objects' bodies for their entire life. Not entire life, but for a long time.
It's just because they're French. They're like, oh, romance.
Wow. All right. We're talking about Frozen. What's the name of the troll leader who gives advice on what thaws a broken heart? Or a frozen heart, I'm sorry. I'm going to try that again. What's the name of the troll leader who gives advice on what can thaw a frozen heart? What's the name of that troll leader?
I didn't even know there were trolls in Frozen. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a fun little side group. They have a good song in the first one. No songs in the second one. It's probably for the better.
Right. Question 10. I gave this one away. We don't have to dwell on it. What's the name of Robin Hood's best friend? If you weren't listening, then I guess I didn't give it away, but I like this one. I love the Howard Pyle Robin Hood too. Like, it's so magical, and all the illustrations are from like 1920. I bought it for Luke for Christmas to be like my husband. I was like, just read it because I like it. And he's like, okay. But anyway, I gave away this answer. I'm sorry.
This one has good music too.
This one does have good music. I thought forever that was Jerry Reed played the rooster, but I don't think it was him. I should look it up. Internet, in the comments, tell me, Internet, if Jerry Reed played the rooster. I don't think it was him though.
I wish I could whistle. I can't whistle. Otherwise, I'd be whistling this intro.
I'm close. All right. Rooster from Robin had already searched on my phone at some point. I don't know who voiced him, though. His name, though, is Alan Adale. Not know. Roger Miller, I think, voiced him in the first one. But, yeah, he's pretty great. He's pretty good. All right. 11.
What is the name of the new mouse who's discovered in a trap at the beginning of Cinderella? It's this little guy pictured here. What's his name? He's so cute because he's real big, but they have to make him presentable. So they have to give him a shirt and shoes and a hat that fit, but they don't fit because he's just a little chubby mouse.
I feel like that's how my Halloween costume fit last year. It was very not covering things I wanted it to cover. All right, 12. What is the name of the alligator in The Princess and the Frog? And I double-checked the pronunciation because it's Cajun / Creole.
Tiana's another fun princess to meet. We met her our trip to Disney last year, and she had a nice little conversation with us, a little southern accent. Asked us if we'd gotten any beignets yet.
She, one of the years we did the Geek Fest, we had somebody who came in character as her. Like, we hired like an actress, and she was marvelous. Like, at some point, she and right at the end of the day, a whole group of girls, she was like, "Pardon me, my friends and I wonder if you might have a book about my life." And she sat down and read to the kids. It was like amazing. She was so good.
Question 13, another favorite movie of mine from Lilo and Stitch. How does Agent Pleakley disguise himself while he's on Earth? It's a frequent disguise that he goes to. He might be in disguise several different times, but he has one main go-to.
What a weird character.
Like, God, I love him so much. Kids in the Hall is the actor. Comedian.
Michael Ian Hall. Not that one.
I don't think so.
The other one. I haven't seen Kids in the Hall in so long. Put in the comments. It's the other one. You said this is from Lilo and Stitch?
Yes. Kevin McDonald.
Okay. 14. What a cute dog. What is the name of Mulan's dog? Look at him. He's got a little square peats. Why are his peats all squared? Like he's all round on top and all square on bottom. Like that is a cute dog.
And those ears, like, I don't think I've ever seen a dog with ears that long that stand up that straight.
Oh, I've seen close. Morrow County dog, right now, actually, I follow all these dog sites. They have a dog, a pit bull mix who has the hugest ears. They like stick all, and they're all pink inside. I'm like, whoa.
Okay, question 15. What does the seagull in The Little Mermaid call a fork? He has a lot of interesting names for Earth people's things, but or humans things, but what does he call a fork?
I feel like that voice actor was somebody really famous too. Like I can picture him. Scuttle is his name. Huh. Yeah, it's Buddy Hackett. That's who I thought that was. Kind of looks like him too. Like they gave him like the hair.
Bonus! Where does Flash work? Flash is who we meet in Zootopia, and he's a sloth. So where's he work? Obviously.
Does he talk really slow?
Yeah.
He's like, hey. I haven't seen Zootopia. I don't know. He looks like he would talk really slow.
You could have you can have the abbreviation for the place where he works as your answer. That will be acceptable. If you know what it actually stands for, you get bonus points.
Yeah, this will be a 2-pointer.
Or if you're like my family, when we play, we just make up our points.
Yeah, I feel like nobody actually records like points or anything.
Oh, we do. My family.
All right, so we're gonna go kind of quick through the answers because this is getting long. So here we go. Round 1, Disney Pixar.
Question 1, it is the Will-O'-the-Wisps.
Yes. Question 2, the name of the ball in Pixar is the Luxo ball, which makes sense, right? Because the guy who started its name is something like that, I believe. In my heart. I'll put it in the comments. I'm wrong.
Question 3, Mike Wazowski joins Oozma Kappa. He wants to join Roar Mega Roar, Sigma Fear, all those good ones, but he joins Oozma Kappa.
4, the planet the Wally's on is Earth. Unfortunately, we messed it up.
Here it is, Earth round. All right, so question 5, who says not everyone can be a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere? That was Anton Ego.
Aww. The letter number combination A113 is a classroom. It was actually at the university that Lasseter and all those guys went to. That was the design studio, so they hide it in all the backgrounds because that was their like college kind of place. Ooh.
And then this one, the name of this short is Lava, and if you sing the song along with it, it's I lava you.
Yeah, send me someone to lava. Mm-hmm. It is a dad joke for 5 minutes.
That's the pun. It's a pun for it's a whole short based on a pun.
It's sweet though. Oh, it's so sweet. 8, it's Doug. I have just met you and I love you.
I think all animals need an interpreting collar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the members of the Good Dinosaur family make their mark on the corn silo. That is where they stamp their paw, foot, I don't know, hoof. What do you call it on a dinosaur? They stamp it in the mud and then they put it up on the corn silo.
10, the first official like long Pixar movie was Toy Story.
And this wonderful octopus in Finding Dory is Hank.
Hank.
It's just, put a name with a crabby old octopus. And Dory calls him a septopus. He has lost an octopus.
Oh, he's lost a tentacle.
He has.
All right, 12. Pistons cup that Lightning McQueen has won is 7.
Okay, it's because he's vision impaired. He, if you know, Randall can turn invisible, and at one point something scares him in Monsters U. He goes invisible, but he's wearing glasses, and his glasses give him away. So Mike Wazowski gives him the hint that you need to lose the glasses because they give you away when you go invisible. So he takes the glasses off, and as he's trying to focus to see, that's when he begins the squint and the sneer. That's when you first see it.
If you come to the Pal Branch, I can't wear glasses and my mask at the same time, so I will be squinting at you as well. I'm also vision impaired. All right, 14, Toy Story 3, the daycare's name is Sunnyside. That's a tough one.
Okay, question 15. The product being marketed by the annoying commercial that Riley will never forget is chewing gum.
Yep.
Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Okay, and the bonus. This is Debbie. She protects me from having unrealistic expectations. It's the greatest part in the whole movie.
That's pretty funny. All right,
and
round
Debbie
2.
flies away.
Oh. Round 2, Disney villains.
How many tentacles
2,
does
3,
Ursula have?
6.
6. Because arms.
Arms. This is a fan art, but it showed all 6 tentacles, so I was like, all right, let's go. 2, the first male villain to appear in a Disney princess film is Gaston. Go Gaston.
And Sid makes a cameo in Toy Story 3. He's a garbage truck driver, so you can see that he's a garbage truck driver.
Things are working out. 4, CDA stands for Child Detection Agency in Monsters, Inc.
And the name of Captain Hook's boat? Oh, is it the Jolly Roger?
Jolly Roger, yeah.
I'm like, you don't have it here, but I feel like it's the Jolly Roger.
It's the Jolly Roger, yep. All right, the side of Scar's face that has scars on is the left.
Okay, the name of Cinderella's stepsisters are Anastasia and Drizella.
These are good names. All right, the Evil Queen says, magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? So I don't know why it comes down in history as mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all, but it's not, or fairest of them all, actually. I would have picked D, but it is B.
Magic mirror, fairest one. Oh, you have Diablo. It's Diavolo.
Oh, sorry, with a V, as like when you get the pasta that's spicy, it's that. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're not listening to the audio, sorry, that's my bad. 10, Hans has 12 brothers.
And he eats 5 dozen eggs, Mr. Gaston, to stay roughly the size of a barge. I think Gaston was the better bet in Beauty and the Beast. Yeah,
he's got that whole mob behind him too. Like
everybody loves him. You know, he could provide a good, stable life.
He hangs out at the pub and he's got like a billion friends. And
I know, right?
I don't know. He didn't have that library though, so there's that. All right, Cruella's sidekicks are Horace and Jasper. Very British.
I never remember their names. Oh, which villain is described as a fat, pompous, bad-tempered old tyrant? Is that... Wait a second. Now you're tricking me.
No, it's Queen of Hearts.
Is it the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah, but it's not that Queen of Hearts, clearly. I just,
It is the Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts.
Alice in Wonderland. Oh, man, we didn't even touch on that. Okay.
Madam Mim. Bibbidi boppity boop.
Love Mim so much. Mim? What happened when Mother Gothel cut a section of Rapunzel's hair? Well, it turned brown and it lost its magic.
Man.
Not blonde anymore, not magic anymore. And the bonus, Yzma, she turns into a kitty cat.
Cute.
She said, what happened to my voice?
Round 3, Disney Sidekicks.
What does Tink's pixie dust do? Come on, guys. Makes you fly.
Clearly. Even in the book, that's the truth. Miko is the name of the raccoon in Pocahontas. Super cute.
Pumbaa's best friend is Timon.
Timon, clearly.
Hakuna Matata.
Matata. Aladdin meets the rug, not on a dating app, but in the Cave of Wonders. Swipe right.
Baloo sings Bare Necessities.
Bare Necessities. Some of these I didn't even put because I was like, she's going to know these. Yeah,
I know, but then you catch me off guard.
Like, Name of the circus mouse is Timothy. Look at him. He's so cute. All right.
Okay. Here's what Abu turns into. He turns into a camel, a white horse, a duck, an ostrich, a turtle, a red car, the elephant, Lots
Yep.
of other things.
So any one, are we counting the monkey?
No, because
Too
he is
easy.
a monkey.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible answers, including the elephant. So any one that you got right is 1 point. So you could get up to 7 on that one. Mm-hmm. 8, Lumiere is romantically involved with Plumet. Or is it Plumette in the Plumet?
I would accept the feather duster, honestly.
Yeah, we'll accept feather duster. Plumet. And if you pronounce it extra Frenchly, an extra point because you are fancy. What?
Okay, that is the Grand Poppy.
I had it as Grandpappy and then looked it up and was like, no, I'm wrong.
Yeah, Grand Poppy.
Robin Hood's best friend is Little John. Robin Hood and Little John run through the forest.
Run through the forest. Ooh lolly, that's Gus, or as I like to call him, Gus Gus.
Gus Gus.
And as he calls himself, Gus Gus.
I even knew that one. Our name of the alligator is Louis because he's Cajun.
Oh my gosh, Pleakley is always a woman in Lilo and Stitch. At one point, Stitch kind of mauls her, and they say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What happened to your head? It looks swollen." And Pleakley's other agent that he's there on Earth with, other alien agent that he's there on Earth with, goes, "She's just ugly. It's okay."
All right, the name of the really adorable dog on Mulan is Little Brother. Look at him.
Look at her.
So cute.
A fork is a dingle hopper. A dingle hopper is the fork.
I like the give up. He's
the
super
pipe
slow.
The pipe is the snarf flat.
Dingle hopper. And bonus.
Yep. So Flash works at the Department of Mammal Vehicles, or the DMV. If you put BMV, I don't know, you got to hash it out between you and who you're playing with. It's the DMV, or the Department of Mammal Vehicles.
I would say half point if you said BMV. If you said Department of Mammal Vehicles, though, extra point.
Oh, yeah.
So, how did you do? If you got 0 to 20, you like Pixar better like me. If you got 20 to 30, you watched these movies as a kid but haven't watched them since. And if you got over 30, you are in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Who's the leader of the club? Me.
Hey, it's just me. Thanks for joining us, Nicole. Thanks for keeping me on track and keeping me correct on all things Disney.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for playing, everybody. Join us again next week. I'm not sure what the theme will be, so as always, if you have ideas for new trivia, put it in the comments. We'll see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.